Weeb スポット。
俺のアスカちゃんの抱き枕と俺は秋に結婚する。
Yeah. So, welcome to Weeb Spot.
And the first episode of Weeb Convo. So, today we're going to be talking about censorship in anime imports.
Yeah.
And have a little conversation about that. And
We're doing it for 10 minutes.
we're doing it for 10 minutes.
And I will set the timer up right here.
Alright.
That's going to get really annoying in the background, isn't it?
Probably.
It's going to get really... It's going to... It's going to get super annoying. I'll move it over here. There.
There we go. Alright, so censorship in anime imports. Anybody who watches anime knows a lot about all the different censorships that happen. Usually from swear words or just very highly inappropriate things. Sometimes even hiding cultural things within the show itself to seem more appealing to the American audience. And, I don't know, the last one I don't really know how to feel about that, because, and you are trying to get to appeal to American people, and not everybody is going to be super obsessed over Japan.
But why would you, because I learned a lot from, watching unedited anime as a children.
Yeah. One bad example, or one good example of doing this, is Pokemon. Man, I really love these jelly donuts.
Oh, Lord, no.
I didn't know donuts were made of rice.
Oh. And, removing all the firearms except for one episode.
Yeah, one episode where this lady's in, a freaking tank and pulling out AKs and rocket launchers, and it's just, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But no, point a gun at a kid's face, you cross the line. But, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Also did the thing with the taking out the guns, but the way they did it just makes a lot of scenes look so awkward.
Yeah, it really did.
Just people, holding something, a finger on the trigger style position of fist closed, and just barely pointing a finger at someone.
They have, deep swamp witch arthritis fingers.
Yeah.
It's you, and partially the guy next to me.
It was you, and partly me.
Just everybody's at fault here.
Everybody's at fault.
It's all terrible.
Let's just call it a day, folks. But those bad examples, those are 4Kids, and 4Kids is dead, kind of, but it's back.
Oh no.
They're called 4K Media now.
4K. Is anything they produce in 4K?
Dark Side of Dimensions was on Blu-ray.
Was it in 4K?
I don't know. I don't have a 4K TV.
But was it in 4K? Did the box say 4K on the front, everything that's in 4K does?
I don't think so.
Then they're liars.
But actually, Dark Side of Dimensions was pretty good, except for the subtitles in the Japanese version. Jeez. Ugh. Makes me so mad. It's because when I hear Japanese, I want it translated properly. I don't want the English script transposed over my Japanese. Especially when you're going to show people blow up.
Yeah. It's he's just taking a nap. Everywhere.
No, literally, in this movie, just a group of high school kids get blown up and just, scattered into dust by magical cubes. There's a weird cube thing with this one. It's really weird, but...
I bet.
But yeah, so back on censorship in anime. Instead of, going all fangirl over a children's card game movie. But yeah, it happens a lot with anime, and I can even kind of understand, anime bad touch. Ooh, don't want that. But, unless you're into that sort of thing. But...
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Is the computer breaking?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's not. Audacity just sucks.
Okay, remember how we're like awesome at our jobs?
Yeah, we're totally great at this.
We're totally great. We totally prepared. We said we put in more effort and we did none.
Wait, the effort will come.
The effort will come in time. We're just trying to get the
Like
channel back on its feet.
we have end screens on our videos now.
Yeah.
That's effort.
We got intros and end screens, so that's
It takes like an extra 15 seconds of my time to do that. That's time I could be spending doing something else for an insignificant amount of my day.
Yeah, but at least when you do this, it's productive.
Sort of.
Depends on your point of view.
Yeah, it's really all about perception.
It's really all about perception.
It's really a matter of perception.
How do we get off topic?
We always do. Within 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all it took.
7 minutes is all it took. We already went off the rails. We talked about censorship for a little bit, and we talked about Pokemon, and then Yu-Gi-Oh, and now how we're terrible at YouTube.
I mean, aren't we? I mean, look.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the evidence stands to show the court that we are hacks.
And this is what everybody gets to see first.
Yep. It only goes downhill from here.
Well, that's morbid.
Well, I mean, then eventually we go back uphill, but...
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's like riding a bicycle. Downhill's the best.
Downhill's the best. But then you gotta climb all the way back up just to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. And how many times have we done that now? Like 4? It's not too bad. This is like the 4th go down the hill. We're going faster this time. Because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
No, we don't. Did we ever know what the hell we were doing?
We had a general idea.
We had a general idea.
Yeah.
And then... But you know what is also subject to censorship, other than anime? Japanese games.
Yeah.
That's usually weird. But then again, the Japanese games are usually that anime bad touch I was talking about earlier. Well, not always bad touch. Sometimes it's a good touch, but sometimes bad touch.
Like the Japanese release of Resident Evil 2 Remake. He still has legs. He still has legs. Why does he have legs?
Well, that's censored in the original Japanese version. We got the uncensored version.
Yeah.
So that's an opposite of what the topic was originally about.
But why does he have legs?
Japan is weird. Like, there's something about Japan. Japan in video games. Like, you can't have a character in a video game with a severed limb. It is, like, completely forbidden.
Huh.
Yeah, that's why, like, in games like Xenoverse, when they show future Gohan, and even though he still only does, like, the one hand and come out and fights with one hand, but he has both arms, that's why.
Huh.
Fascinating, isn't it?
It is. It is very fascinating.
And other stuff like a character in a video game, you can show them pointing a gun to their head, but you can't show them pulling the trigger. Yeah, weird, isn't it?
It's weird considering they got people getting with tentacles in other games that are sold right next to it.
and that's fine.
Like, he's just getting gaped by some cephalopods.
It's actually funny. If you look at the censorship in Japan versus America, in America, we don't like all the sexual stuff and the swear words, but violence all the way. In Japan, at least with the video games, violence to a minimum. Porn is still censored, but everywhere.
It's so squishy.
And
it's so very squishy and wet and sticky.
Oh, especially with those tentacles. Okay. And it's over. The clock saved us before YouTube could probably try to get rid of us for
ASMR.
Alright, well, that was the first Weeb convo. Maybe the next one will be a little bit more on track as we get all this figured out.
And maybe it'll have, maybe we'll come up with a better title. I don't know. We just kind of threw this last second. We don't know what we're doing. We're hacks.
But there should be bigger projects coming in the works down the line.
Like the thing he was scripting in that video. He wasn't just pantomiming, I promise, I swear.
Yeah, it was totally scripting. Totally scripted. But
I'm not gonna call him a script kiddie because that would be the wrong usage of that word,
But yeah, so more videos to come. Hopefully things should kick off, and as we figure out this new thing that we're trying to do, yeah. Mate ne.
but bye.